Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Lava. Hey, I'm about to get this all sign reading up. I'm trying to go live on TikTok also. You can't sleep. You know what? That's why I did this late reading. I was like, I know it's gonna be the people who are up and just kind of wandering on the internet. All right. Well, let me see. Well, thank you for being here. All right. So this is gonna be all signs. I think I'm gonna start moving into more all sign um, type of stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Aries. So I'm gonna go astrological order. I'm gonna start with Aries, and then I'm gonna end off on Pisces. So I'm hoping to catch TikTok's non-sleep, you know, non-sleepers also. So yeah, get my lips ready. Let's see what you need to know. Get the romance oracle or the love oracle. Hello, 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 TikTok. Tap the screen. We are about to begin the readings. Oh gosh, my nose is itching. All right, this is all signs. I'm doing all signs. I'm starting with Aries, and I'm stopping on Pisces. So we're going to start from the beginning. And this is the person on your mind. What do you need to know about the person on your mind? So what are they not telling you? But what do you need to know about the person on your mind? So that's what we're doing. Tap, tap, tap the screen, y'all. Person on your mind. What do you need to know? So this could be something that they're not telling you. This could be, in general, but the person on your mind, what do you need to know? Hold on. I'm drinking night coffee, Lava. All right. Thank you all for being here. The person on your mind. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, the person on your mind, I haven't started yet. Person on your mind, what do you need to know? This is all signs. So I'm starting from an astrological order. I'm starting with Aries. We're going Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and we're ending on Pisces. For anybody that wants to see the playback, and I have to say this cryptically, okay? Because I don't want TikTok stopping the live. I'm going to have to say this cryptically. For anybody that do not catch their sign, the play button, okay? Y'all catch me? The play button is where the other temple, the play button is where you can catch the playback. The play button. Somebody type it in the chat if you feel like. But it's the play button. That's where the full is gonna be. So let's start it. Hold on. Get my background. So let's get into it. The person on your mind. What do you need to know about that person? It could be anybody. I'm gonna get what comes out. Usually it's love messages, but take what you take. Leave what behind what doesn't fit. All in all, vibe out, and then let's get into it. So I'm starting with Aries. We're going to go all the way through to Pisces. Now, remember, this is for your sun sign, moon sign, Venus, or ascending. So you can watch for all of those signs if you know any of those signs of yours. But sun sign, moon sign, Venus, and ascendant. Tap, tap, tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen. Thank you for the follows. And let's get into it. All right, so Aries. Also, too, and I'm doing this for my other platforms, because I'm live across 3 different platforms. Hey, so for everybody that's watching, if somebody can place the timestamps in the comments, that would be amazing. I know that there may not be timestamps on this. If it isn't, it's not my heart. But if you could place the timestamps, that would be amazing. Thank you. Or if you place the timestamp of your sign, that would be amazing. All right, let's get into it. Aries, the person on your mind. What do you need to know? Spirit guides and ancestors of the Aries. What does the Aries need to know about the person on their mind? Give me one card. The Aries need to know about the person on their mind. Give me one card. Ooh, holding on. We got holding on. What does the person on Aries' mind need to know? Holding on, and then we have King of Cups in the reverse. Aries, the person on your mind, they're in their feelings, King of Cups, and the King of Cups can be immature when he's in his feelings. So the person on your mind, they're in their feelings. They may not be having the best thoughts, but once again, it's based on immaturity. Like, so I might be angry about the situation, but it's based on immaturity, and I'm holding on. That's what this is. So you might have been getting downloads about the person on your mind, Aries. If you're getting downloads, it's because this person has been holding on to you. This person is refusing to let go of the connection. That's what I'm getting with that one. For some of you all, this could be a no contact situation. This is definitely an ex or an ex situationship. What I'm hearing Spirit tell me, this person definitely misses you. They definitely misses you. But here's the thing. They're reluctant, Aries, about reaching out to you. You will hear from them again this summer, sometime soon. I want to say this month, maybe next, but they're hesitant. That's what I'm getting with that one. They're hesitant. And I'm also picking up on the energy. Some of you all have gone past this person's social media and you see that they're dating again, or you might have seen their story. It's not serious. It's not serious. This person, also too, I got a lot of messages for you, Aries. The person knows, for those of you all that's watching them, the person knows that you're watching them. It's not serious, but they are trying to make you jealous. All right, Taurus, the person on your mind, what do you need to know? Spirit guides and ancestors of the Taurus, what do they need to know? Thank you for the likes. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hit the likes, hit the likes. What does the Taurus need to know about the person on your mind? Okay. You all have two oracles. What does the Taurus need to know about the person on their mind? Spirit. All right. She's so rare. Yeah, she's so rare. You are right on time. We have not even close to Aquarius yet, so you are good. Death card in the reverse. Ooh. Okay, Taurus, the person on your mind, what do you need to know? Love like fire, forbidden fruit. The person on your mind. So here's the deal. And then you have the death card in the reverse. Here's the deal. For some of you, when I'm feeling an energy, you work with this person, Taurus, or this is somebody, maybe like this is crush energy. Somebody has a crush on somebody. For some of you all, this is third party because we have the forbidden fruit part here. Or this person feels like they can't touch you. Now, it's a very passionate connection. That's what I'm getting with that one. This person might flirt with you outwardly or kind of minorly flirt. Death card, what does this person want? They want to transform the connection. They want you very badly. Now, there is a lot of lusty energy that I feel, Taurus. However, though, they want more than just lust. So lust is what's driving the relationship or the connection, but they want more than just lust between the two of you all. So, and if any of you all are inquiring about somebody that you're already with, yeah, this person can't get enough of you. This person cannot get enough of you. But this is somebody who wants to transform the connection into something more, more intimate. Or for some of you all, very few of you all, I am getting a reconciliation message. The person on your mind, and then to get this, the person on your mind, because it is third party energy, maybe with somebody else, if this is an ex-partner, but they want to be right back with you. And what I'm getting is, hold on, it's commercials on this. Yeah. And what I'm getting, let me make sure I do this quickly, y'all, because my battery trying to drain. What I'm getting, Taurus, is this person's definitely going to reach out to you. So for those of you all that's inquiring about somebody that you want to reconcile with or reconciliation, this person's going to contact you, and it's going to be about lusty things. This person misses you. All right, let's go to Gemini. Oh, that's the wrong one. All right, Gemini. Let's see the person on your mind. What do you need to know? Your guys' answers to the Gemini, the person on their mind. What do they need to know? Your guys' answers to the person on Gemini's mind. All right, we have bandages. Person on Gemini's mind. We have bandage. Oh, that's too many. Give me two cards. Spirit. One more. Give me 2 cards. Person. There we go. All right, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. And then we have bandages. The person on your mind, what do you need to know? This person's been very hurt before. This person's gone through a lot of trauma when it comes to relationships or connections. They don't trust easily. So this person may be moving kind of slow in the connection. For some of you all, you might have felt like maybe this person isn't that into me. Maybe it's somebody else. No, it's not anybody else, but this person has been hurt quite some time. For quite some time. They've been hurt plenty of times. Ace of Pentacles, this is them setting up foundation. This is them, trying to get to, trying to trust you, stepping out on faith in those regards. This is somebody definitely, opening themselves up. It is a slower moving energy. So Gemini, this person is taking their time with you. It's not that they're not attracted. It's not that they don't want to jump your bones. It's the fact that this person is mending a broken heart. So they're not in a third party energy space anymore. They're not longing for their ex. However, though, they are, picking up the pieces. You are a fresh new start. They do, they like you for you as you, but this person is taking baby steps. That's what I got for you, Gemini. So let's see. Cancer. What do you need to know? The person on your mind, what do you need to know? Spirit guides and ancestors, what is the Cancer? The person on their mind, what do they need to know? All right, we got gut feeling. Give me one more. Gut feeling about what? What does the Cancer need to know about the person on their mind? What does the Cancer need to know about the person on their mind? Oh, okay. What does the person need to know about what does the Cancer need to know about the person on their mind? All right, we have Strength card reversed. What does the Cancer need to know about the person? Okay, Cancer, this is real clear. Okay, this is really clear. All right, Cancer, the person on your mind, communication has been inconsistent with this Ace of Swords in the reverse. So for some of you all, you're wondering, is this going to go anywhere? How does this person feel about me? Do they have feelings at all? Well, you got gut feeling. You have the Strength card in the reverse, and then you have sexual healing. Cancer, wait, did she have it? Hello, that's funny. Cancer, you already know what this is. Thank you for the likes. Keep tapping the screen. Y'all tap the screen. Help me get to it. Let's get the likes up to 2,000. If you all can help me with that. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, Cancer, gut feeling. I'm going to just be straight with it. This isn't going anywhere. That's what you need to know about the person on your mind. Sexual healing. For some of you all, you already got the inkling that this person just want to bang, bang, bang. And that's what your gut feeling is. The Strength card in the reverse is telling me it's a weak connection. Ace of Swords in the reverse is telling me they don't communicate with you. They barely, and it's not a situation where, because some of you all may have been talking yourself into the fact that, oh, they're just busy, da, da, da. I'm not saying they're not busy. I'm not saying they don't have work. Some of them have kids, other obligations. However, this isn't I'm busy, because it doesn't take long to send a 5-second text just to even let you know that they're busy. This person is looking for a primarily sexual relationship. You felt that in your system based on the lack of communication, based on the lack of dating. For some of you all, you've been talking to this person for quite some time, for close to a month, and you all still haven't solidified a date. That's not because this person is busy. For some of you all, you've been wondering, oh, is it another person? Are they with somebody else? They're not actively with somebody else, but they are outside and they are for the streets. So take that what you will. If you want to have fun with them, Cancer, do what you need to do, but don't go. I would not try to fall in love or expect love out of this person, just to be honest. All right, let's get into Leo. Leo, the person on your mind, what do you need to know? Also, TikTok, if you all have missed your sign, you can catch me on the play button. I have to decode the play button temple. The play button temple is where you can also find me if you search my name. So I'm here on TikTok, but the playback is play button. Let's get into it, Leo. What do you need to know about the person on your mind? What does the Leo need to know? And this is Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising Leo. So you can look for your sun sign, moon sign, Venus, or rising. What about the person that you need to know? We have cold as ice. Let me take another one. Give me one more for Leo. Butterfly effect. What does the Leo need to know about the person on their mind? Oh, that's too many cards. Give me 2 cards. What does the Leo need to know about the person on their mind? What is the Leo? 10 of Pentacles reverse. Thank you all. Let's give me up to 10,000. I mean, not 10,000, 2,000. If you give me up to 10,000, I'll be grateful. But 2,000, keep tapping the screen. What does the Leo need to know about the person on their mind? Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Wheel of Fortune is one of my karma cards. So let's see. We got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so TikTok has restricted the live. I have not been putting nobody out the platform, but whatever. We're going to keep going. Well, now I can just say what it is. If any of y'all, because I done already got the little TikTok and restricted the live. So now that they restricted the live, y'all find me on YouTube, Wandering Sparrow Tarot. That's my main platform on YouTube. Thousands of subscribers over there. If you missed any of this live, you can find the playback on YouTube, since TikTok want to play so much. But anyway, let's keep going. Leo, the person on your mind, what do you need to know? You have cold as ice. You have butterfly effect. You have 10 of Pentacles reversed. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. All right, Leo, main story that I'm getting, this person wants you back. This is somebody from the past. So butterfly effect in this particular deck talks about, just like that. I don't know if anybody ever seen the movie Butterfly Effect, but it talks about like, if you can go back and change history, what would you do? And how would that change the trajectory of the future? Now, Leo, I feel like this cold as ice energy is your energy. Now, here's the thing. This person whose energy I'm picking up on, they originally left you in the cold. You didn't leave them. They left you. This person may have ghosted you. This person may have left you for somebody else. They thought the grass was greener. Come to find out it wasn't. This person definitely has regrets. This person has been going through karma. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. They're going through karma. This person has not been able to replace you, though at some point they probably thought that they could. We have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles talks about long-term, talks about legacy, talks about family. 10 of Pentacles is what they long for when it comes to you. So for some of you all, Leo, you just wanted to know, does this person regret how they treated you? Does this person regret, anything about the connection that went wrong? Absolutely. And this person would like to come back to you. Now, I do want to let you know, Leo, the likelihood of this person actually coming back is slim to none. And I'm going to tell you why. This person is more so of a wishful thinking type of energy. A lot of you all, you've been playing this person dust. So it's more of a wishful thinking type of energy, kind of like, if I could, I would. Also, too, what I'm picking up is for a lot of you all, this person is elsewhere, like they're in a new relationship. That new relationship is just a placeholder. That is the gossip. That's the tea on that. Where are we? We're at Leo, Virgo. All right, Virgo. And like I said, I could say it now since TikTok restricted me. But for everybody that's coming in, you can find the playback on YouTube. Share the live. That'll get more people in here. And let's keep going. Virgo. The person on your mind, Virgo, what do you need to know? The person on Virgo's mind, what do they need to know? The person on Virgo's mind, what do they need to know? Ooh, we got the Witches, which talks about gossip. No, I'm going to get one. Let's see. The person on Virgo's mind, what do they need to know? It talks about gossip, or it talks about interference from a third party. The person on Virgo's mind, what do they need to know? Person on Virgo's mind, what do they need to know? Give me oh, card spirit. All right. We have the Hangman in reverse. All right, Virgo, the person on your mind, what do you need to know? There's interference with your connection. Now, here's the thing. The person on your mind, Virgo, what I'm feeling in energy, they like you. Like, whether this is platonic, even though this is primarily romantic, but they like you. There's not anything that's stopping their actual feelings. However, though, there is third party interference. Now, for some of you all, this is an ex that is actively trying to get back with the Virgo. It's not going to work, but this person is actively trying and they're actively getting in the way. Like, yeah, it's going to get annoying. For others, you all, this is gossip coming from an ex. There's an active ex in this connection, but don't worry, don't freak out. This person has been, detached from this ex, but this is likely a long-standing relationship between them and that ex too. Also, Virgo, there's like friends here. That's also for some of you all. It's not an ex. It's friends, but these friends want your person to stay in a bachelor or bachelorette type of lifestyle, kind of party lifestyle. So they're talking against the connection, not you because of you, but the connection in general. That's what I got with that one. So Hangman reverse. The Virgo isn't going, but people are trying to dismantle the connection. That's what I got for you, Virgo. Let's go to Libra. The person on your mind, Libra. What do you need to know? What does the Libra need to know about the person on your mind, Spirit? What does the Libra need to know? We have the boom and we have dreams. Libra, this person wants to make a move. That's what I got with that one. What does the person need to know about that? We have Seven of Cups reversed. Oops. Seven of Cups reversed. And okay. Seven of Cups reversed, the Chariot reversed, the Knight of Swords. Okay. Well, look, for a small percentage of you, there's somebody that wants to make a move on you, the person that you're asking about. But Libra, if you've already had involvement with this person, we have the boom, we have dreams, we have Seven of Cups in the reverse, we have Chariot in the reverse, and we have Knight of Swords in reverse. All right, I'm gonna have to give it to you straight, Libra. This is a connection that might be ending abruptly, suddenly, and soon. That's what I'm getting with that one. For some of you all, you might have even gotten downloads about this with dreams, but the boom, this is like the Tower card, it's about to end. This person's walking away, or this person is ghosting. That's what I'm getting with that one. For some of you all, Knight of Swords, this person has withheld their words in communication with you, and you can't understand why. This person is being a coward about the connection, and they're looking to walk away at this point in time, or they're pulling back significantly. Now, it's not necessarily about another person, but I do feel this person numbing. So I feel them dealing with other people as a way to numb, but this person isn't able to emotionally show up. That's what this is mostly about. So that's what I got for you, Virgo. All right, let's go to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, the person on your mind, what do you need to know? What does the Scorpio need to know about the person on your mind, Spirit? Scorpio need to know. All right, we have magical moments. Do I want one more? Nah, let's go with just one. Need two cards for Scorpio, the person on your mind. What do they need to know? We have Judgment card in the upright. Okay. And then we have Two of Swords. This is another crossroads connection, Scorpio. You got Judgment in the upright. You have the Two of Swords in the upright, and you have magical moments. Now, Scorpio, the person that you're with is at a crossroads. They're trying to figure out, do they want to leave or do they want to stay? There's a song by Donnell Jones called Where I Want to Be. This person's trying to figure out, do they want to leave the connection or stay? Now, I know that may be confusing because some of you are looking like magical moments, but magical moments in this particular deck is more nostalgic. It talks about, the magical moments we shared, me going out solo and creating my own magical moments as a single person. But it also holds the energy of, let's live in a moment. Let's have, magical moments together. Two of Swords, however, talks about deciding which way should I go. Judgment card talks about, resolving that issue. Like, let's let it go. I give it to the universe at this point in time. Your person's indecisive. They don't know if they want to stay or leave. Now, some of you all just ask, like, why would they want to leave? What's going on? This person, there's things I feel in their energy that they still want to accomplish, and that's what's driving a possible letting go. This person also may be relocating. That's what I'm getting to, like the other side of like the country or something like that. So that's what I'm getting with that one. This person just, they're wanting to tackle their personal life more so and build in those regards. So that's what's going on. Scorpio. All right, let me make sure I don't forget to look at y'all on YouTube. For anybody that's in here, remember you can catch the playback on YouTube. It'll be instantly up there. All right, we got just enough time to finish off this reading because this phone is at 10%. All right, Sagittarius, the person on your mind. What do you need to know? What does the Sagittarius need to know about the person on your mind, Spirit? What does the Sagittarius need to know about the person on your mind? We have dead peacocks. Dead peacocks in this particular deck talks about ego death. And then we have deadly words. What is the person on Sagittarius mind? What's her name? We have 10 of Wands in the upright. We have the Magician. Sagittarius, you and the person on your mind, you might currently be at odds, or you might have been at odds. Now, Dead Peacocks talks about ego death. You know, letting go. Maybe you were so hell-bent on being right versus, you know, looking at the bigger picture. This is you putting your pride to the side, or them putting their pride to the side. There may have been some very, you know, unsavory words exchanged. Expect an apology within the next 1 to 2 weeks. 10 of Wands. This person wants to move past the situation, though they still may be carrying the weight of what happened, you know, the burden of what happened, but they would like to go to greener pastures and create a better outcome between the two of you all, with the Magician card in the upright. That's what I got for you, Sagittarius. Now let's go to Capricorn. All right, and I'm going to try to get this done while we still have juice in the phone. All right, Capricorn, the person on your mind, what do you need to know? What does the Capricorn need to know about the person on your mind? What does the Capricorn need to know about the person on their mind? Ooh, we got Jack of all trades. Let me grab another one. The person needs to know. Ay. Oh, wow. Who do you love? Okay, look. Pandora's box. Capricorn. This is a third party situation through and through. Now, for some of you all, this person is just a player. For others of you all, this person's a player, but they're in a very for real relationship. What is the person on? What does Capricorn need to know about the person on their mind? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I got your message right here. Give me one more, Spirit. I got your message. Death card reverse. Sagittarius energy. Temperance reverse, or Death card reverse. Capricorn energy. All right, here's the deal. You got Jack of all trades. You got who do you love? You got Pandora's box, which talks about forbidden energy. Don't open up Pandora's box. You have the 7 of Pentacles reversed. You have the Temperance reversed. But the Devil, this person is uninvested. They probably have never been invested in this connection. Capricorn. And this person, they're only looking for what they can get. For you all, that is primarily sexual satisfaction. This person is dealing with other people, several other people. So it's not just one. So if this is a third party situation, this person has a main person, but they're cheating still. And you're one of many for some of you all. I'm not trying to say that to hurt anybody's feelings, but it's giving, you know, one of many. Hello, Beyond the Universe. She said, good morning. Good morning, right? What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's about to be 4 a.m. Yes, good morning. How are you all? For everybody that's watching me here on YouTube and on TikTok, follow Beyond the Universe Tarot. Go show her some love. Go hit subscribe. But yeah, so Capricorn, this person, this ain't worth it. Who do you love? And for some of you all, I definitely feel a stable person in their energy, but it doesn't even matter. Like they're not even like stepping out with one other person. They're stepping out. This person's outside and inside. They have children. That's what I'm getting with that too. They're not taking care of those kids. But Seven of Pentacles, they never intended to get close to you or bond. So for some of you all, if the connection feels a little bit off and on, hot and cold, that's because they never intended to bond. Temperance card in the reverse, you will know this person energy is real. Like it's like you have to go by their time. It's real quick tempered, just quick. Devil card, they're detached. So Capricorn, get out of this while you can. That's all I'm saying. It ain't even worth dealing with this person. Let's go over to Aquarius. He said, I'm wonderful, and thanks for the shout out. Absolutely. All right, Aquarius. Let's get into it. The person on your mind, what do you need to know? The person on Aquarius' mind, what do you need to know? Spirit, give me one more card. Or one card. The person on Aquarius' mind, what do they need to know? Mind invasion. This person's thinking about you a lot, or this person thinks of you a lot. And then silent cries. So somebody's upset about a breakup or you being taken, Aquarius, and somebody thinks about you, and this person is thinking about you obsessively. That's what I'm getting with that one. For some of you all, this could be your energy. I feel like I'm getting like a bit of cross-watcher energy. This could be your energy. You're thinking about a breakup and your mind is invaded about this person. But that's a story for few. What does this person need to know? Seven of Wands in the upright. What is this person? He said, oh, I have another message for you all. Three of Wands. Yeah, okay. For some of you all, with the person on your mind, what do you need to know? This person also may be longing after a past relationship. You might have gotten with this person soon after they broke up with someone. Like literally, maybe the connection overlapped. They're not over. For those of you all that this story fits, they're not over that someone, and they think about them a lot. That's what I'm getting with that one. Seven of Wands. This person may be standoffish to you at times. It's like they pull you in, but then they want space. And then we have the Three of Wands in the upright. Tells me that this person's going to get it together in the near future, but this person is nursing old feelings or, a broken heart of sorts. That's what I'm getting with that one. For others of you, this person thinks about you a lot for sure, but this person may have I don't want to say a lot of baggage, but this person may have baggage that they are still carrying. And this is why their energy can be a little bit defensive with the Seven of Wands. But the Three of Wands, I see them falling in line with your connection. Now, let's go to Pisces, and then I can end this live because I'm on the last. I'm like 5% in, y'all. All right, Pisces. The person on your mind, what do you need to know? What does the Pisces need to know about the person on their mind? What does the Pisces need to know about the person on their mind? Oh, we are ending on a great note. My person, the Pisces, is not confused about you whatsoever. And y'all, I'm not even kidding. You have the altar. The Pisces, or the person on your mind, Pisces, is not playing with you. They see you as, they hope that this is the last stop that they got to make. And the altar, for some of you all, you're feeling like, I just met this person. Well, this person they're ready. They're ready. Give me 2 cards, Spirit. What is the person? What do they need to know about the person? Yeah. 9 of Pentacles. This person daydreams about stability, life with you, children. For some of y'all, this is a blended family. You have kids, they have kids, the person on. And then we have the Tower card. If this person hasn't made a move as of yet, if this is somebody that you haven't had a connection with, they will be making a move. For others, you all, if you're in a relationship with this person is proposing. Or this person, they want children, they want to cohabitate. So if you don't already have those things, this person is proposing. Pisces, what do you need to know? This person is likely your spouse. They're likely your spouse. Very highly likely. So that's what I got for you all. You all let me know how you felt about this in the comment section below. Also, for you all, I do private readings, coaching, same-day reads, walk-in reads, or priority reading. Thank you for keeping me booked and busy. There's a sale going on my website. When you book at wanderingsparrowtarot.com, you automatically get $10 off on your order. No need to type in a code, just an automatic $10 off. I thank you all again for tuning in. Let me see what the chat is saying. Oh, thank you for the hearts beyond the universe. I thank you all for tuning in. I hope you vibed out. And yeah, he said, oh, highly. I knew she was going to have a new baby. Not a new baby. No, DDG is trying to have a new baby. Okay, for those of y'all that came for the astrology, also by TikTok, I had to get off here because my phone died. Yeah, so TikTok restricted me for saying YouTube. Either way, for those of you all who are here for the astrology reads, this portion of the reading is done. However, though, yeah, DDG is trying to have another baby. I thought that was crazy. Like, who says that out loud? Like, are you admitting the fact that your baby was a content baby? And then I'm kind of wondering now, the fact that he said that, I'm like, did you have a baby with her just so you can have content? Like, did you do that? Crazy. But I knew she was gonna have a new man. Because ain't nobody gonna take. I mean, I'm not saying that Halle Bailey don't need to work on herself, because you know I'm a fan, but she does need to work on herself, because anytime somebody got you going through it like that, that's a sign that y'all don't need to be together. Like, break up immediately. Do not pass go. But at the same time, I mean, how old is that woman? I think she's about to be 23 this year. Like, she was a girl. And two, and I'm giving DDG the same grace, because I think he just made 26. Like, they were young. They were kids. But that doesn't excuse DDG's behavior. And it doesn't necessarily excuse, how Halle, went about the situation at times. It's just one of those things that, just thinking about age, yeah, that's how, I mean, not the, minus the toxic part, but like the early 20s, you might as well still be in adolescence. And then it's my true belief that the early 20s, because this is how they were in their early 20s when they got together. It's my true belief that before the prefrontal lobe is fully developed, you're still an adolescent. Like, I mean, yeah, you're an adult, you no longer have teen, but it's like, if y'all think back to when you were 20 and 18 might as well have been the same number. So the fact that it was so toxic doesn't surprise me with them, because that development wasn't there. But at the same time, do I think that they should have progressed down the line of the relationship now that I know what was really going on? Absolutely not. You said he's admitting the baby for clout. Right. He wanted a whole clout baby. Talking about, I'm going to have another baby with a surrogate. How do you just replace your child? So you saying openly, I'm just replace the kid. What? You said exactly 25 years and 27. I think that she was going through mental illness. Yeah, definitely. Beyond the universe. Based on those messages, she was definitely going through some stuff. And then here's the thing. So I like the channel RRG, Real Reality Gossip. They did a whole breakdown, right? The father this whole time was abusive to the mom. There was a lot of abuse in the house. Because here's the thing, I could never figure out why was Halle and Chloe estranged. I mean, no, why was Chloe estranged from her parents? And then you find out how abusive of a household she grew up in, and how her father abused her mom. I'm like, no wonder why she's estranged from her parents. But yeah, it was a lot going on with Halle. And now that it's come to surface, somebody like DDG was the worst person for her to get with. The worst person for her to get with. And I will say this, it's a learning lesson. Hopefully she's learned, because there is something to it when Ruby was like, you saw how he treated me. Because Ruby would put a lot on her private stories, and Hallie was somebody that she had, who could see the private stories. And I absolutely believe Ruby was getting abused by DDG, like without a thought. In fact, think about this. She started doing OnlyFans because of his suggestion. Now, I'm not saying she didn't push the trigger, but what type of man, multi-millionaire man, I ain't talking about broke man from down the street and it's like, hey, baby, I know you don't want to strip, but if you do this, we can pay the bill. No, multi-millionaire man tells his girl to go ahead, put it out on OnlyFans. Now, granted, I'm not telling people that they can't do X work, but this man had money. Why are you telling your girl to go out the, which tells me he didn't see her in a respectful light or a serious light. Said he used Hallie sadly and got played, and she got played. She did get played. The worst person. Yeah, he was definitely the worst person for her. I hope. I don't know who she with now, but I pray it's not a DDG replica. Don't try to save that man from himself. That man gotta already be saved. But anyway, let me cut this live. LOL. Let me cut this live. For the people that came here for the astrology signs, it ain't nothing else. Anyway, y'all, thank you for being here, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Bye.